2 microphones,
2 Amandas,
and some seriously entertaining tales. I'm Amanda Wedekamp.
and I'm Amanda Stanzione.
We know stories connect us all.
And we realized we have a mountain of stories to share. So buckle up,
And brace yourself for a wild ride.
because we've got a lot to say and probably too much to share.
Amanda, we're going to finish up the grand story of From Georgia to Green Acres.
I love this.
This is part 2, so if you have missed part 1, you've missed a lot, so you need to go back and listen.
Yes, listen to part 1 first.
Yes. So I left you hanging on how did we reveal the fact that we bought this lake house to the kids.
Yes, so let's hear it. How did you do this?
Yes. I was super excited because we had that big plan. We were still going to be like, the reason we got to bring Hazel is because we bought the house. They were all going to come in at the same time. Well, turns out Gus and Caitlin missed their connection.
Oh, I mean, these are such good ideas,
Yes.
good plans.
And Gwen then flew in and got in around 5 p.m.
Okay.
And Gus and Caitlin now weren't coming until around 11:30 p.m.
Oh, did
So-
they miss their connection because it was their fault?
No weather.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. But, I mean, if it were their fault, we would
Yeah,
obviously
so then
forgive
fine.
them.
But it makes it a little better that it wasn't their
if
fault.
they had no
Yeah.
control over it. And actually, they ended up renting a car in Detroit and driving the rest of the way.
Wow.
Because they were either going to spend 5 hours in the Detroit airport
Yeah.
or drive the 3.5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And
Just
so,
get the car and go.
yes, Gus
Yeah.
was like, can we just do that? I said, absolutely,
Yeah.
honey. So we pick up Gwen from the airport, surprise her with Hazel.
Yeah.
She's super excited.
Oh, good.
And Jim had warned me. He's like, now look, you know your daughter. You know that she is going to share every thought she has.
Love that he says your daughter,
Trying to
not
prepare
our
me.
daughter.
Nope, yep.
You know
He's
your
trying
daughter.
to prepare me. And he says, you're going to get all the honest opinions of Gwen because she doesn't know we own this house.
Yes.
So you need to
Great.
think how you feel about that.
Right,
I said,
right.
it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Yep.
So we get her to the house, show her around. I'm still planning to reveal to everybody at the same time.
Sure.
Because I want to see their reactions
Right.
together. But now I have to keep this secret for another 6.5 hours. And I'm not good with this.
Right.
I've
right.
already established
And now
that.
you've got her in person, so it's going to
Yes.
be even harder to keep it a secret.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was very open about the house. I will say she thought it was way too modern
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and labyrinth-like.
Labyrinth-like.
Yes.
Was it just because it was so big?
It's
or-
so big, and there are a lot of rooms because this is one house that has been added on to twice.
Okay.
In
yeah.
different areas.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, you could not really get lost, but when you first start and you walk around, you're like, wait, where am I? Which hallway is this?
Yeah.
So, I understand. And here's the other thing. If you had an idea of what we had rented in the past,
Right.
this is way nicer than anything we've ever rented.
Yeah.
So, in her mind, she's like,
What are we
why aren't
doing?
we renting a cottage?
Right.
What is happening?
Yeah.
Like, she's used to the knotty pine walls
Right.
and really crappy rental furniture.
Yes.
And
You're putting your drinks in coolers.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. No
Yeah.
ice maker. Really, we have had even to the extreme where it's been one time we stayed at a place where there were literally just slabs of wood on chains coming down from the wall that
Stop
were
it.
2 beds.
No way.
Yes.
No way.
And Gus had to sleep on the slab.
What?
It was awful.
Oh my gosh.
It was awful.
That wasn't in
that
the
place
listing?
had mice.
Oh, okay. Did you get a refund for that?
No!
I mean, I know we're off on a tangent now, but like that is
No.
insane.
So, and in other places, we've had to bring our own sheets,
Yeah.
towels,
what?
everything.
This sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's insane.
Yeah.
And because our family's been renting up there literally since 1939, we have seen the gamut.
Right, right.
So, to Gwen's eyes, this isn't the cottagey lake house feel. This is like a beautiful home.
right. She's
very
wondering, what are we
confused.
doing here?
Right. And I almost spilled the beans twice. I was almost like, well, we bought it.
Yeah.
So I hope you love it. But I didn't. We do have a beautiful back screened porch that is the knotty pine. And it's got some lake housey furniture.
Yeah, yep.
And she loves that.
Good,
That's her
good.
favorite spot.
Great.
Gus and Caitlin arrive. It is now pitch black outside.
Oh, yeah.
And I was going to film the whole reveal. And I'm like, it's not, I don't even
It's
have
not-
lighting.
right.
Like, this is not going
This
to
is
work.
not a thing, yeah.
It's also anticlimactic.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, we give him the tour. You know, Caitlin's never been to Michigan.
Okay, Caitlin's never been to Michigan, and is Gwen trailing behind to like give her thought as to what's happening when she?
I think she's just like, oh yeah, and over here's where I'm staying. So she
Right.
was kind of showing off,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So that made me feel good.
Yeah.
We showed them upstairs where they were staying, and you know they had their own bathroom. Gwen and my mom shared a beautiful big bathroom.
Yeah.
So I mean, there are some major benefits
Right.
to this beautiful home.
Right.
And then we're kind of talking, and I'm like, Jim, are you gonna like
Yeah.
do the big reveal? Because I wanted him to do it because I tend to talk too much.
Yeah.
He was like, no, this is your deal. And he's like, you're doing it. I'm like, oh, okay. So I said, well, guys, we bought the house. And they're
That's
like,
it. You just,
yep,
where were you all standing?
We're in the kitchen.
Okay, so you're all standing in the
all
kitchen.
standing in the kitchen. They're kind of chit-chatting. I was like, well, and we do have another announcement. Like, yes, we brought Hazel, but also we bought this house.
What did their faces? Were they like,
Gwen immediately was like, I knew it. You guys were being so weird about coming up here. She's like, I even told someone, like, wouldn't that be crazy if my parents actually bought the Airbnb?
Oh,
and I'm like,
my
oh my
gosh.
gosh. And
Yeah.
Jim goes, I mean, she is your, honey.
yeah.
She was suspicious this whole
the
time.
whole time? Yeah. Well, what
And-
about Gus? Were Gus and Caitlin like, well, this is cool?
Well, Gus was just like, oh, wow, okay. Like, I just think he was
Yeah.
kind of dumbstruck.
Right.
And Caitlin knew nothing else.
Right.
Because she's never been to Michigan.
Sure.
She's never been on our family vacation.
Yeah.
So we're like,
she didn't know
she didn't
what
know
to expect.
what to expect. And I did say to Caitlin, because I never want to pressure my kids of like, you should get married, or are you getting married?
Yeah.
Or I never even want to ask because
Right.
it's not my business. And like, that's,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I don't want them to feel that pressure. But I did say to Caitlin, well, if you and Gus keep doing what you're doing, like, you'll get to come up every year.
Yeah.
And she thought that was so funny.
So, like, you know, hope you enjoy it here.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was kind of my, like, I hope you like it, because
That's
this
cool.
is kind of what we do every year.
Yeah, that's fun.
So that was the big reveal. So what is life like at the lake? Well,
Let's hear it, yeah.
Yes, I have a whole new vocabulary.
Oh, good.
And at the end, I'm going to give you some words and phrases and see if you know what
Okay,
they mean.
perfect. Love
I
it.
thought that would be fun.
Yes.
Okay. Then I have another appreciation for country living,
Okay.
because I think you can relate.
Right. We just moved to the country 3 months ago. Oh, well, 4 months almost now. And yeah, I have a complete appreciation for it.
Yes. And I grew up in the country, but it's been a very long time.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
Same.
an adult.
Right.
I never lived as an adult in the country.
Yes, exactly.
That
Same.
is the difference,
Grew up in the
I think.
country and then have not lived there as an adult until just very recently.
Yes.
Yeah.
So going to a main grocery store is 25 minutes away.
Ooh, you live way in the country.
I am in the country.
I mean, I will say we have a Publix 5 minutes away and Kroger 10 minutes. So
No.
it's I mean, and for
Yeah.
me, I'm like, well, it's a country.
Yes,
but
yes.
wow,
25 minutes.
minutes.
So this is a Meijer, I'm talking. Now we have little tiny town grocery stores.
Sure.
That's 10 minutes away.
Okay.
But they're much more expensive.
Okay,
And it's not going to have everything.
Right.
Like they're
But
probably
if you
not going to
needed
have
milk. They're going to have it.
Yes, they will have milk
Yeah.
and bread.
Yeah.
But you know, I like my pre-cut veggies.
Right. Yeah.
going to the Meijer.
Yeah, exactly. So
And that's 25 minutes away.
Okay.
So you have to plan.
So Myers is a thing in.
Yes, it's a big box store
Okay.
in the Midwest.
Okay.
It's Meijer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's a lot like a Walmart, but a little bit nicer.
Okay.
Not as nice as Target.
I was
in
going to
my
say
opinion.
we're
in between Walmart and Target.
Okay,
Mhm.
got it.
So Meijer is 25 minutes away.
Wow.
Yep.
okay.
So there's planning involved for
Yes.
meals, because here it's literally 2 minutes. I
Right.
mean, I could potentially walk to the
Right,
Publix.
right.
So there's no like, oh, we're going to have chicken tonight. Let me go get some.
Exactly.
No,
No,
I
it's a
definitely
plan.
have to plan.
Got it.
Driving on the country roads, that comes back to me.
And there's no street lights.
No street lights.
Right. That's the thing I think I've realized the most. Like if I drive at night, I'm like, oh, that's right.
It's real dark.
It's real dark.
And you got to watch out for wildlife.
Yes, definitely.
And apparently they teach their new drivers you don't brake for wildlife.
Ooh.
Because it could potentially hurt you. You could,
wow.
you know, if you're trying to swerve,
Yeah.
you could flip your car. I mean, you just, because all the roads are 55 miles
yeah.
an hour.
Yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
We learned that. Speaking of hitting wildlife, Jim hit a porcupine.
I've never hit a porcupine before. What is
No
that
one
even like?
had ever hit a porcupine
yeah,
up
like
there.
I don't even know what does that look like?
Well, he knew it was happening and he tried to move, but it didn't move. He thought it was a possum. My
Okay.
mom thought it was a skunk.
Okay.
The kids were behind us in their car.
Okay.
And they saw the whole thing.
Ooh.
And so there was a thump. Mm-hmm. We get to the house, pull in the garage, And Gwen immediately was like, Dad, look at your tire. So we look at the tire. There are all sorts of porcupine quills embedded into the tire.
Those things must be sharp.
That's what he said.
I mean, to have gotten into a tire.
Yes. Yes.
That's wild.
And then we were asking our family who are into nature, do porcupines shoot their quills? And they said no. Only if you touch them can they be embedded. So Jim obviously ran over part of it. But the kids said the porcupine scurried into the woods.
Whatever, yeah.
And so we like to think he maybe is still alive.
I wonder if they
sure
grow.
isn't.
No, I'm sure he's dead.
Yeah.
I wonder if they grow back.
They do regenerate, I heard.
Okay,
Now, I didn't do my research on that. But so he and Gwen spent quite some time with needle nose pliers pulling these quills out.
Wow, that would have been wild.
It was crazy.
That is
So
wild.
I have a picture of that. I will definitely share.
But he didn't have to have a tire replaced or anything.
No.
Okay, good.
He checked the pressure the next day. Totally fine.
It was totally fine.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
That was wild.
Yeah.
We have a well and septic.
Okay.
Are you on city water?
We are.
And city sewer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is
You are, yeah.
I mean, we are in the country.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a well, which means we don't pay for water.
Okay.
You only pay for the electricity to get the water into the home.
Okay.
But the water is super hard and can have a smell and has rust. So then you have a water softener.
I was about to say, are we doing some type of filtration
We
softener?
have a water softener,
Okay.
which takes like the salt that you have to buy at Meijer.
Okay.
Okay. And we have two water softeners.
This is a whole thing.
Because the house is built into different parts.
Yeah.
And we didn't realize until maybe 3 days before we left, one of the water softeners hasn't been on this whole time.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
So it's fine, to run it for a couple. I mean, it was 2 weeks. It's not a huge deal, but I'm like, noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We definitely
we gotta
should
check
make
these.
sure those are on.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Then the septic is a whole nother thing. You have to be careful on what kind of toilet paper you use.
We did when we lived in Dallas when I was growing up, we were on septic.
Yes.
So I know it was, and we even had to have the septic tank dug up in the front yard. Like it was a whole thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to really be careful. You're not putting those wipes down the toilet.
No.
Yeah.
No
that's
wipes, no contacts. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes I will be honest, I throw my daily contacts in the
thought of that.
toilet. I've known to kill a bug with a
Yeah.
tissue
Oh,
and
yeah.
throw that.
Yep.
Can't do that.
Yep.
So just things that we're learning.
Yeah.
Now I did grow up on well and septic, so
Okay, so you
I'm
kinda
familiar.
know. Yeah.
Jim had no idea, and he actually asked when they come and fill the well.
Oh my gosh, I love him so
I'm
much.
like, honey, they don't fill the well.
That is amazing that he was
had
like,
no
when do they?
idea.
Is he thinking you guys are going to run out of water at some point?
I just think he thought, well, you fill the propane.
Yeah.
Because we also are on propane.
Sure, yeah.
That doesn't just come from the ground.
Right.
So he's like, well, do they fill the well? And I'm like, no, the well comes actually, the ground is the water,
Yeah, Jim, don't you know? They're going to send you a bill shortly. They filled the well right before we bought the house.
Bless. That was so funny.
Bless.
As we were driving to the house, Gwen looks at her cell phone and goes, 4G LTE. Haven't seen that in a minute.
Isn't it funny though at that age?
Yes.
Like we would have never, like what does that even mean?
Right.
But the fact that she's like, oh,
She's like, it's not 5G, it's 4G LTE.
Like, we're way out here.
Oh, that was so funny to me because I did notice it too, but it wasn't like a huge thing.
Right.
Luckily, we have fiber internet.
Yes,
That
nice.
was something we even asked the
Isn't
realtor.
that crazy? We do too.
Yes.
And I'm like, how do we have fiber out here?
Right.
Like, we didn't even have fiber.
We don't have fiber in.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. In our house, like the house we just moved from,
Right.
the house you live in, like you would think it definitely would have. Doesn't.
No.
But our little country homes.
Yep, we've got
Wow, isn't
fiber
that
internet.
wild?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
We have a dock, and that has to be taken out and put back in every spring and fall.
The dock itself?
Yes.
Oh, what do you do with it when you take it out?
When you take it out, you just put it on the lawn.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could probably put it in a
guess
garage.
because
The ice freezes
ice.
and tears up docks.
Oh.
Because it gets so cold
See, I'm
there.
from the South and would never even
I know.
think about that.
Well, and I grew up in Indiana.
Yeah.
And I lived on a lake, and our lake froze, and we never took our docks out.
yeah, okay.
So I do think this is very unique to this area.
yeah, gotcha.
But they also do ice fishing there. Very popular.
Okay,
Because
that's
the
cool.
lake isn't super deep.
Okay. That does terrify me, though.
Oh, I'm not a fan.
I mean, you have to walk out
Yeah.
on, but then you also have to cut a hole.
Yes.
Which the whole point is nobody wants a hole because you might fall in.
Yes.
But yet you're going to get out there and purposefully see all that. It's just so contradictory for me.
Yes, it seems dangerous.
It does
Yeah.
seem dangerous.
Even Hazel's life is a little different. Our dog.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah?
In Georgia, when she goes to the bathroom, we
Yeah.
pick up her poop with a bag.
Yeah, sure,
Okay,
exactly.
We're in the country.
Oh, yes, it doesn't even
So
matter.
she just poops.
Right.
And we'll like flick it into the woods.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean, we didn't
You're
use
like-
a poop bag for 3 weeks.
Isn't that wild?
It was crazy.
It probably does feel crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
The owners had a boat, and it was a 26 and a half foot pontoon boat.
Okay.
Those are very popular in the area.
It's not a small boat.
No, it's a big boat.
Yeah,
It's a big boat.
yeah.
And it was from 2020. No, the boat was from 2019. The trailer, galvanized steel. I know
Mm-hmm.
this. I didn't before, obviously, but that is from 2021. So it's all relatively new.
Yeah, very much.
And the sticker on the boat said 2023, so potentially the last year it was even in the water was 2023.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I think it wasn't used very often. After we were all through due diligence, we get a text from our realtor saying they would now like to offer you their boat.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Like, hey, I know you're buying the house, and guess
do you
what?
want to buy our boat?
Yeah.
So they give us a price. I talked to Jim. He's like, well, let's think about it. So, of course, I do all this research.
Yeah.
I talked to our friends who are boat people. 2 of Jim's brothers knew pretty much a lot about boats. So
Okay.
I'm asking them.
Yeah.
He, of course, is in the UK.
Oh, Jim's
So,
in the UK at this point.
So I'm trying to
Yeah.
negotiate this thing with him and
While
talk
also
to his
talking to-
family.
right,
It's a
exactly.
whole thing. I'm doing some chat GPT research.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving it.
So I give him all the details. He's like, I just think the boat's big. And I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So I said, what if we offer quite a bit less? We
Yeah.
lowball them
Yeah.
and see. So we lowball them. They were like, we're going to pass.
And you're
I
like,
said,
yeah, of
no
course.
problem.
No
Like,
problem.
I had made peace with
Right.
we weren't going to have a boat yet.
Sure.
And we would eventually get a boat. And it would
Right,
be
right,
fine.
right. But you didn't even think about getting their boat anyway, until they
Right.
offered it to you.
And we weren't even going to buy a boat this year because
Right.
it's all new.
Yes.
It's so much already.
Yes.
The next morning, we get a text from our realtor. Well, they slept on it and they would like to take your offer.
What? After you'd already been like,
Yes.
yeah, okay, we're not going to get a boat.
I
That's
was already
fine.
like so resigned to not having this boat.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, Jim, do you want the boat? We still have an out.
Right,
Like,
right,
We can still
right.
come out of this. He's like, nope, that's great. We'll take the
They
boat.
accepted it. Yeah. Then we'll take it.
So we get the boat. Before we even see this boat in person, Jim has nicknamed the boat the Albatross.
Nice. Okay.
I'm thinking, amazing, right? I know it's a bird. It's also a Taylor Swift song.
Oh.
And you and I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is
so
fun.
great.
And like such a great name.
Yes.
Well, then I research
But
a
doesn't it
little
also
bit.
mean something else?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So if you look it up, the albatross often refers to a burdensome problem or an obstacle that hinders your progress and is difficult to escape.
Yes. Yes. Which sounds like a perfect name for
Yes,
a boat.
yes.
Because you know, they always say the greatest day of boat ownership is the day you buy it and the day you sell it.
And this is proving to be true for the Weddicamps.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I love that.
Definitely.
Albatross is good.
Yeah, the albatross.
Yeah.
So we refer to it as the albatross.
Love it.
We get there. We, of course, have to do all the things to get your boat legally, legal
Able to get on the
in
water.
the water, right?
Yeah.
So you get it registered. We get the insurance, get it checked out. Even the owner at the marina said, kind of a big boat for Pearl Lake.
Oh.
Jim's like, we know.
We know.
Okay? We know.
It's fine.
We're embarrassed.
Yeah.
We
it'll be
didn't know,
great.
but we know.
Right.
now. He said, it's perfect boat for Glen Lake. Great.
You're like,
not
shut
helping
up.
me.
Right. Not helpful.
helping.
Accurate, not helpful.
Right. So we put the boat in the water. Jim does a great job. We realized, though, the boat launch at Pearl Lake actually is right next to our home. So that's perfect.
Convenient.
We did know this.
Okay.
And however, if there are any cars, trucks, or trailers parked there, we really can't put the boat in because it's too narrow to do a full circle
Yeah.
with other people parked there.
Okay.
And it's way too long and we're too new to try to back it all the way down.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
So we're kind of on launch watch at
Right.
different times. When can we put the boat in? And
Okay.
luckily we have a dock, so we can
Yeah,
dock it.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine. Put the boat in, and I'm now taking the trailer back to the house, which is literally just a short
Next
drive.
door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
next
basically.
door. And Jim says, make sure you swing wide because, the trailer, you want to have clearance.
Mm-hmm.
So I get in the driveway, I swing real wide, so wide that I run the trailer into a tree.
Oh
Yes!
no. Oh.
And I am panicked.
Are you? I mean, this is the first time you've driven
First time
with the
I've driven the trailer.
Yeah.
We just got the boat.
Yeah.
He's literally first time in the water. And he doesn't know because he's boating over to the dock.
Right. And you're like, oh.
And I go and I look and I'm like, oh, it's bad.
Oh, is it bad?
Oh, it's cracked.
Oh, no way.
And like the little pads that the boat comes up on, totally off.
Oh, no. So you're thinking, we got to get this.
We're going to have to get the trailer fixed.
Yeah.
And this is why we got the deal on the boat.
Yeah, because you got to be able to spend the money on all these other random things.
So I go tell Jim, and I mean, he's the greatest about this stuff. He really is. And I'm so
what
upset.
did he say?
Oh, he was like, I mean, honey, that's why we negotiated. He's like, these things are going to happen. And I said, well, I'm never driving the trailer again. He's like, you're absolutely driving it again. I was like, oh, I don't think I am. So
got to get back up on that horse, Amanda.
I mean, it was, I was so stressed. Then he takes it back he took just the trailer back and then left it there. The guy's like, do you need it today? And Jim's like, no. So that made me feel good. The guy was like willing to fix it right then.
Yeah.
And so we got it back a couple days later and Jim's like, he didn't even charge me.
What?
Yes.
Why?
Because all he did was bang it back out and then re-bolt the pad
but
back
still,
on.
I mean, even
I
that,
know.
I'm like, you wouldn't charge even a little bit.
I know, that was so
that's
nice.
Cool, yeah.
And I will say, everyone up there seems so honest.
Yeah.
And all the workers are just super kind and really aren't looking to nickel and dime people.
Yeah, that's great.
And I think they want your business and
Sure,
repeat business. So I felt a lot
The guy
better.
has earned your business for sure.
Yeah,
That's,
totally.
See, isn't that great? Yeah.
Yes. So I felt really much better about that. Now, fast forward to all of our family coming, and we are actually going to have a boat day on Glen Lake.
Okay.
So
fun.
We're going to take the boat onto Glen Lake.
Love it.
So I'm super excited. So we're taking the boat out of the water and get it back to the house. We're going to take it the next day to the lake because we, again, don't want to rush things.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
The boat situation, you always have to have someone in the truck to pull the trailer. And then you also have to have somebody on the boat driving it up onto the trailer.
Yes.
So which one were you?
What do you think?
I kind of think you're the one driving the boat.
No. Car.
No.
I'm the car. Because all I have to do is go forward a little bit.
Yeah. Okay,
Like
that's
the boat,
true.
I still need some boat lessons.
You're right, because you kind of got to back up if you don't come in exactly right, and then you got to, okay, I
think driving the boat onto the trailer is way harder.
Yeah, no, for
and
sure.
And I don't have that experience yet.
Yeah, okay.
So we let Jim do that. And we both agree neither of us can put the boat in by ourselves.
Yes.
This is always going to be a two-person job.
Oh, for sure. Even if you have a lot of experience, it's just not a thing. You have to have the two. Yeah.
So we get the boat out, take it to the house, and now we're like, the next day going to go to Glen Lake. Jim, I'm making lunch. He comes in. He goes, we got to do it again. I'm like, are you joking?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's not on the trailer right. I was like, you're joking.
Right.
He goes, no, we have to go do it again. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Right. Like we got to get back out there and like put it
I'm
in.
I'm already sweating. It's so stressful. So we got to go back. So we go back. Luckily, the launch is still empty.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
And we're doing it again. And a guy does pull up and Jim goes, go apologize and just tell him like, we're going to be a minute. So I go up and I'm like, we don't know what we're doing. And he goes, what are you trying to do? I'm like, we're trying to take the boat out. So he gave us some good tips.
I love this. Jim says, go up there and tell the guy we're going to be a few minutes. We don't know what we're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like, we have no idea. We need help.
So he gave you some good tips,
he did.
though. Okay.
He gave us some good tips. So that was really helpful.
Okay.
So we get it lined up. Great. Take the boat out, go to Glen. It's awesome on Glen. We had so much fun.
And the whole family went.
The whole family went because the boat seats 14 people.
Yeah, all right. Well,
so it's a big boat.
Big boat.
Also, Gwen discovered that the boat has this canopy changing system that you can like change. It's like a changing station.
Oh.
You can zip it closed and change your clothes. I
No
don't know.
way.
Yeah, it's the most bizarre thing.
I love that she found this.
Yes, because I said, Gwen, what is this? She goes, let me look. And
right.
so
she's like
figuring
Little
it
Miss
out.
Explorer.
Yeah, and she totally figured out what
Gwen
it was
the
for.
Explorer.
We also don't know if it was maybe for like if you bring a porta-john or something. I have
no idea.
I'm going to just go to the potty
No,
in the lake.
potty's in the lake.
I know.
Yeah.
Unless it's like cold and your boat.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was weird.
Yeah.
The Thursday before we're leaving on Saturday, we're going to take the boat out for good.
Okay.
Great. Because,
for good, meaning like we're pulling it out of the water and we're going to keep it out of the water because we're going home in 2 days.
Correct.
Got it.
Because it could potentially stay in the water, but with us not being there,
No,
it's just too risky for us.
Yeah,
We
very
don't know what
risky.
we're doing.
Yeah.
We don't have a camera on it.
Right.
I just have no idea.
No, you don't want to leave it in the water.
No. So we're taking it out and, we're trying the thing the guys explained to us,
Yep.
which is basically you get it on and then you pull the trailer up a little bit and it kind of rights itself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we get it to that point, and Jim is a strong guy.
Yeah.
Big, strong guy, and he tends
Big,
to
strong
muscle.
man, Jim.
Yes, he is. He tends to muscle his way through some things, and he's learned that doesn't always work because sometimes you end up breaking things,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
But so the boat is pretty far on, like off the trailer, probably 1.5 feet, and you've got a winch strap, which is this webbing that you're now cranking.
Cranking, yes,
right? You
yep,
crank,
yep.
you hear that click, click, click,
Yep.
click, click. Okay, he's like, we don't have the water helping us because the boat is too far out. So he's like, I'm just going to muscle this up. So he's
Okay.
cranking and cranking and cranking, and all of a sudden the winch strap breaks.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh.
And we look at each other.
I mean,
What are we going to do?
were you both just like frozen?
Yes.
Just like
we were like, he goes, what do we do now?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, we got to tie the winch strap together.
yeah.
Or he decided to tie the winch strap to the trailer
Okay.
because it already had a hook.
Okay.
So he tied it in like multiple knots.
Yeah.
Right. And
This is just crazy.
oh my gosh, and hooks it, and then we get it back to the house again, right next door.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. We could
You're not
go
like,
far.
right. I was going to say getting on the road.
No,
you could not do all that.
Because also
no.
the webbing is like going to rub on this metal and
Yeah.
end up snapping again.
Oh gosh.
And then Jim Jim's like, what happens if you drop a boat on the road?
Yeah. Oh gosh. I've
Do you
never
get a crane? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Thank goodness so far we haven't had to find
well,
out.
I hope you never do.
I know. So now, luckily, you can easily replace the webbing.
Okay.
And the webbing did have a very loose spot. It did
Okay.
have a little bit of a hole.
Yeah.
So again, that would be like for the future.
Right.
We learned.
Yeah.
If you have a defective webbing, you've got to change it.
Yeah.
Also,
Well, all
you
these
can't
things-
muscle the boat up.
Yeah.
You got to let the water help it up.
Yeah.
So we learned. So our plan when we get back, because we're going back in a couple weeks, is to put the boat back in the water because it's not that far of a drive. Then take the trailer out and fix that webbing.
Yes.
I don't think we can fix it with the boat on it. It's too
No.
complicated.
That is complicated. Okay. Wow.
So the albatross is living up to its name.
it is for sure. Yeah.
So as I mentioned, there's some new vocabulary, and we want to see what you think these terms or phrases mean. And I'm
Okay.
going to use them in a sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Be sure you don't take the 2-track if you're heading this way. Do you know what a 2-track means?
If you're gonna take the 2-track, if you're headed this way, the long route.
No.
Okay.
A 2-track is basically a non-regular car road. So you have to have a 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
You can have like an ATV
oh,
or
yeah.
a utility vehicle.
Okay.
Because it's got those ruts, and then
Yeah.
you have to have super high clearance because basically in the middle is all this overgrowth.
Oh, so if you are driving, make sure you don't take the 2-track.
Yes.
Because you're in a car and you
Yes,
can't.
and you can't make it.
Okay. Yep. Didn't know that.
I know, that was a new one.
All right. That's new.
You won't want to pickle the house.
You won't want. That's funny because I say pickle like, ooh, I'm in a pickle. Okay, that's different. You won't want to pickle the house. Winterize?
Yes.
Oh, no
Good job! Yes, so
Yay!
preserve it.
Preserve. Okay.
So some people completely pickle their homes up
Okay.
there, which means you are draining every pipe. You're
Okay.
blowing out the pipes.
Oh, wow.
Internal pipes. You have to put antifreeze down the pipes.
Okay.
You have to like turn off all the electricity, everything.
Just like shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down completely, and you let the house kind of freeze. We won't be doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that just seems like
It's
lot.
risky.
It's
risky.
Yeah.
So we will keep the heat around 55.
Yeah.
And we have, luckily, thermostats that have Wi-Fi, so we can kind of monitor.
Yeah, that's
because
good.
if you run out, like let's say the electricity goes out, we have contractor Matt who is willing to help.
Got it.
So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's not pickle the house.
Right. We don't pickle the house. Those damn fudgies.
Bugs.
No. Good guess though. Fudgies are the seasonal people who come up to the area just for the fudge.
No way!
Yes. So
Fudgies.
we are not really a fudgie anymore.
No, because you've purchased a place.
We have a house now.
And I love this.
But we have been fudgies forever.
Oh my gosh, fudgies. Because they come up, the tourists that come up for the
the
fudge.
fudge.
Oh, that's great.
The last one, this is my favorite. The boat captain said there are no kings in Leelanau.
The boat captain said there are no kings. Is Leelanau a
It's a town, yes.
Okay. Alligators?
No. Good thought. They meant king salmon.
Oh.
I thought it was
okay.
a political statement.
Oh, okay. Yep.
When I read this on one of their
there are
Facebook
no kings.
posts,
Everybody's
there are no
equal
kings
up here.
in Leelanau, and I thought, oh, they're getting really into politics here.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're talking about salmon, Amanda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Those are my From Georgia to Green Acres stories so far. Amanda, that's what I've been doing this summer. How about you? What have you been up to this summer?
Let's see. Well, we did not buy a beautiful new lake house, but we did go to Aruba.
Oh, I've never been.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell you just a little bit. First of all, it was a trip, not a vacation.
Okay.
Because, a trip is with children
Yes.
or family. A vacation is not. But it was still a wonderful trip. And my father-in-law is going to be 80 this year. And so we went up for his birthday, like now he didn't want it to be a birthday trip.
Okay.
So it's more like just a family trip. So, but it was Chris's sister and her husband and kids, and then Chris's brother and his wife and kids. So it was like a whole thing. I mean,
Yes.
there were 2 2-year-olds, 2 8-year-olds.
Oh my
I mean, like
gosh.
there were lots of kids. And it was wonderful. And they were so cute. My 5-year-old niece had that squeaky little voice, like when they're so
Yes.
little. And it's funny because Zoe's going to be 23 this year. And it's been a long time since I've heard that voice.
Right.
But she's so sweet. And she was like, I want to sit next to Aunt Amanda. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like Minnie Mouse. I mean, just that
Yes.
little squeaky voice. I mean, at one point, I'd had a couple of glasses of wine. And I'm like, I might cry about this.
So cute.
Because I was like, this is just so
It's so
darling.
precious.
Yes. But I will say a couple of things about Aruba. One, it is incredibly windy there. And I don't mean like a little breeze. Oh, it's so hot at the island that you'll love having a little breeze. No, it's just wind.
You're just
wind.
getting blown away.
And if you ever look at the maps, like the weather map, you know how anywhere you look, it's like partly sunny, full
Yes.
sun. But this just has the like wind icon. And that's
gosh.
it. You never see the sun. It's just wind.
So you're
wind,
not doing your hair
wind. Oh,
because it doesn't
absolutely
matter.
not. It doesn't matter. It's all over your head.
Yes.
I mean, I just wore my hair in a ponytail
Yeah.
the entire time.
And
so
were
it's
hats blowing away?
yeah, unless you wear like the baseball cap and put your hair through it, like a
Okay.
ponytail through it, was
Yes.
fine. But like I normally also love a big sun hat. That
Right.
was a no.
No
Like there was
chance.
no chance. That was not staying on
Okay.
at all. But I will say one more cool thing is Chris and I were staying one night longer than everyone else. So we left everybody went home on Saturday morning and we said, okay, goodbye. And we left and went to an adults only hotel, and it was great. And they have it's like, what was it, like the Aruba Renaissance Hotel, and it
Yes.
has its own Aruba Renaissance Island, and they call it Flamingo Beach.
Okay.
And you have to be staying at the hotel to go there, which is why we stayed there that last night. And you get on this little boat, and then they take you, it's like a 7-minute ride on the boat. But it's this little island, and they call it Flamingo Beach because there are actual flamingos walking along the beach. And we'll share some pictures.
Okay.
Because Chris and I are just hanging out at the beach, and flamingos just walk by.
And are they like, aggressive like seagulls?
No, not at
Okay,
all.
good.
No, they keep to themselves. They're not
Nice.
aggressive, but they also aren't skittish.
Okay.
Like you can kind of walk close, take a picture. There were a lot of women who were filming content. And so
Yes.
they were like getting close and the flamingo was behind them. Flamingo just stood there like, get it. Like just get my picture.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
ready.
how
Yeah.
fun.
So it was fun. The only other thing is, and I don't know how you feel about reptiles. I feel awful about reptiles. At my house, I'm the bug killer, which is great. Don't mind. Bugs, totally fine. Reptiles, absolutely not. Will do it. Don't like snake, lizard, iguanas.
Okay.
Now, in Aruba, there's some iguanas. And when we were at the first resort with the family, there would be an iguana over at the pool, underneath a chair, and the kids are all trying to feed it lettuce, and I'm like, oh my gosh, no.
stop it.
Right, stop it. Let that thing go away.
Yes.
But that was like one iguana, maybe 2 iguanas. Well, on this Flamingo Island, Chris and I are walking over a little bridge and I see an iguana and I'm like, okay, I've been doing iguanas. I'm fine. It's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk around it. Right as I walk around it, Chris said, honey, if you look to your right, there are a few iguanas. I look to my right and there is an entire family. When I say I can't count them, I'm not kidding. Like there must have been like 20 iguanas in all sizes. And I even told Chris, I'm like, why don't they move from there?
Right.
Like they all are actually on this like bridge looking thing and they just stay there. I mean, and they'll walk around each other, but you would think there was like an electric fence that wouldn't let them. And I was like, okay, this is wild.
And did you have to step over them or go around
No,
them?
they were kind of off to the side.
Okay.
I did scurry around a couple of them though, because the funky thing about them is that they're very still. But then when they decide to move,
fast.
they move fast. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, if I set one of these off, it's going to take off.
Yes.
And it's going to freak me out. And I'm already trying to be cool.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm like, right, exactly. I'm like, don't mess me up.
Oh.
So while we did not buy a lake house, we did go to Aruba. And I will say for anyone who wants to go to Aruba, just know there's a lot of iguanas. It's very, very windy, and Chris and I call it the one-trip island, which means it's good for one trip. We did it. We'll never go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice, but I mean, honestly, you could go to Sandestin or Panama City Beach and just get in the water.
Yes.
Like, it's really not that.
I get it.
There's nothing that you're like, oh my gosh, it's so fabulous.
Yeah.
You know, but that's it. That's
was
what we
awesome.
did. Yeah, that's what we did this summer.
So fun.